case, I do want to continue from my last video, which was my difficult one about going to the bathroom. Now, because we were required to go at certain times, of course, I didn't choose to go at those times. I chose to go in my crib. So that's obviously not a good idea. So what would happen most nights once I started doing that, I guess once we were out of diapers, I don't even know when that occurred, but I would be in my bed, in my crib, and the lights would be out, very dark, but there would always be like a little hallway light on. And I would hear the clunk, 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 clunk of a nun walking up and down the hallway. And as this would be nun sister Helen, as she approached our door, I knew I was in trouble because I had peed my bed, and I would immediately climb out of the crib and hide underneath it. So she would come in. I don't know if she was using a flashlight or what, but she zoomed right over to my crib, and I was the last crib in that row. And there were 2 rows of cribs, by the way, so she would zoom. I was to the right when you came in, and she would come in, whisper in my ear, which she thought I was there, "Janine, what have you done tonight?" Now, when she found out I wasn't there, that's trouble. And so she would walk around. She knew I always went to the floor, and she would get to the floor. She would drag me by my leg, just left me on the floor. We only wore these beige shifts, no underwear or anything like that, no shoes, no nothing, too fancy. And just the shift, sleeveless. And she would grab me by a leg and just drag me all the way through the room as my shift would pull up to my head, and the floor was so cold. Oh my gosh. And so of course, I would have to pee again. And she would drag me into the bathroom. That's a long trip upstairs, being dragged by my leg. And she would kind of pick me up and set me on a toilet and say, "You're going to pee in that toilet." And I mean, of course you're not going to pee in the toilet. I know some people can cry on demand, cough on demand, sneeze on demand. Peeing, though, in the toilet on demand was not my skill. So it was rough. That was very rough. And I would be crying, of course, by then, and she would get really mad about that and definitely give me a swipe across the arm. And then she would let me walk in front of her back to the room, knowing I hadn't peed, knowing I was still in trouble, and go up to the crib, look in the crib, probably smell my stuff, and grab the sheet like she was a wrestler and just had to, get in full force. And, I'd be petrified just standing there, although I was glad my shift was now down and covering me. And she would grab the sheet and walk off. Clap, 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 clap. It was pretty horrifying at the time. In any case, I hope your day is wonderful. Next time, I'll talk to you then.